Okay, we're going to cook my beer braised pork. Hopefully you've got your pan getting nice and hot on the hob, and we can add in a good glug of oil, about a tablespoon of oil. Then we're just going to add in the onions and the garlic. There we go. Just as the pan starts getting nice and hot, that'll just take the raw flavour of the onions away. Just give that a nice little stir around the pan. As soon as you can smell the garlic and smell the onions, that's when you know that it's started the cooking process, and that's all that we really need to be doing with the onions. If we were to add everything in at the same time now, you might get the chance of the meat taking on the flavour of the raw onion, which wouldn't be very nice. So just stirring it around the pan. And this is one of those great recipes where, other than the cabbage at the end, everything just gets thrown into the oven. Fantastic. We go. So the onion should just have gone slightly glistening and just slightly see-through, and that means that they've cooked ever so slightly, and that's exactly what we want. And so we can throw in the chopped celeriac. And your rosemary stalks. And you don't need to bother chopping these, just grab them by one end and just run your finger down the stalk, and they should all just about come off. And then just pull the top off. So just 2 stalks of rosemary. Same again with the other one. Whoop. There we go. Throw in the top. And just give everything a good stir together. We don't need to worry about chopping the rosemary. And it might seem like there's quite a lot of veg, but it'll all mush down when it's cooking. Technical term, that, mush down. And now you can just add in your pork. You don't even need to bother browning any of this. Here we go. Just give it a little stir around, but we don't brown it beforehand. Not necessary with this recipe, which again saves time, makes it a lot easier. Here we go. So hopefully yours is looking something like this. Just all cooking away nicely in the pan. And we can add in just a dessert spoon of plain flour. Just a nice rounded dessert spoon of plain flour. And what this will do, when we add the beer and stock and it cooks down, everything will just thicken ever so slightly, so it won't be quite as runny. You might struggle to stir this at the moment because it'll instantly, the flour will really absorb up any moisture in the pan. But that's fine. And the heat of the pan will just cook that flour very, very quickly, so you don't need to worry about that either. Here we go. And then we just need to add in our stock and beer. I've just put them in the same measuring jug. There we go. Oh, you can smell the beer already. That's, for me, a great recipe if it's got beer in it. And then lastly, a nice pinch of pepper and a good pinch of salt. Here we go. So all you need to do is just bring this up to the boil. It's pretty much there now anyway. And then pop the lid on it. If your dish can't go straight in the oven, pop it into an oven-proof dish and cover it. And pop it in the oven for 2 hours. And then after 2 hours, come back, have your pan of salted boiling water on the hob and the cabbage ready, and we'll be ready to go to the next step.